up, my YouTube fam, and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to be making this video today. It's actually about global entry versus TSA pre-check. I do get quite a bit of questions about this just because people are always asking me like, how early should I get to the airport? What can I take and what can't I take through the airport, which I will make a video about later. That's a little off topic to this video, but I just wanted to make this to kind of explain what traveler program may be best for you, the cost, how you can get it for free, and just kind of give you guys a little bit of information on how it's actually saved my butt from missing flights in the past. So let's first discuss what the heck global entry and TSA pre-check are. So to start from the top, global entry is actually a expedited process through the custom lines when you're coming back into America. When you have global entry, you completely skip that customs line that can take you sometimes up to 30 minutes to get through, just depending on the time of day, how large the plane was that you got off of, and so forth. In the typical customs line, you usually have to fill out like a customs paper on the airplane that just says like, are you bringing back any goods into the United States, any kind of tobacco products or anything like that. You actually go to a separate kiosk line, and honestly I've never actually waited for the global entry line. You answer some questions, usually it means all no unless you are declaring something, and you literally just go right through. That's a $100 fee for 5 years, which is amazing. Mine doesn't even expire for another couple years, and I've used it many times throughout my international travels. What TSA pre-check is you don't have to remove your shoes, any light jackets, you don't have to take your liquids out, and then you don't have to take your laptop out. So you kind of just leave everything in your bag, and your shoes, which is like, for some people, I don't know why some people wear these big crazy shoes to the airport. It's like, let's be real, people, you gotta get the line moving, like, come on. So it is again like an expedited process through the security line. TSA pre-check, the cost actually went up from $75 to $85. So there's only about a $15 difference in between global entry and the TSA pre-check. The only thing I would mention is if you don't travel international, there's really no reason that you really need the global entry, just because it is that expedited process back into America. However, if you feel like maybe you're gonna start getting the travel bug like I do, you can always opt into getting the global entry and then use it later if you really feel like you're gonna use that $100 to your max potential. So who is eligible for global entry and TSA pre-check? So it is US citizens and permanent residents of the United States. And on my phone here it also does say citizens of Germany, the Netherlands, Panama, South Korea, and Mexico. But it also says, note that only Americans can get the pre-check benefits that come with global entry. So that is something actually that I didn't mention, is when you get global entry, you automatically get TSA pre-check. But when you get TSA pre-check, that doesn't mean that you get global entry. They're two actually separate entities whenever you are applying for them. But thank the Lord for global entry, for me getting TSA pre-check, because again, it has saved me from missing some of my flights back home. I'm sure some of you, this is going to be your favorite part. So how to get it for free. I actually have the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I know the Reserve and the Sapphire also pay for the $100 application fee if you're going to do global entry. And they also pay for a TSA pre-check if that's the route that you want to go instead of the global entry. So what you do is you pay for your application fee, and then the credit card just sees that as, you know, your global entry application or your TSA application, and they credit it back. So they pay for it, which is amazing. And I'm actually gonna list some of the credit cards here to the side, or even down below, just because if you have these credit cards and you just don't know about these benefits, just use them. I mean, at this point, it's for free. you'll be emailed when it's time to set up an interview for both the Global Entry and TSA PreCheck. So it'll show up on your application, but they'll again also send you an email just saying, hey, it's time to set up an in-person interview. You'll look over the times and dates, and sometimes the wait is actually a little bit long to do that in-person interview. So sometimes it can take up to a month. It took me, I think, about a month altogether to get it, just because I couldn't get it right with my schedule. But our Sunport is like a very, it's a small airport, so I'm thankful that I was able to get it pretty quick. So I know that was a really quick video, you guys, but I hope it gives you guys a little bit more information about what Trusted Traveler program may work for you. For me personally, I do travel quite a bit international, so it has been amazing. No regrets, like absolutely no regrets based off of this program. It expedites me through customs, like hell yeah, and it gets me through the TSA pre-check line like that. So I'm super thankful for these programs. Thank you, TSA, for making these programs available to US citizens, and I will put all the links below just on the application and where to apply and the major airports that you are able to apply at and interview for, as well as the credit cards that do pay for your application fee. As always, happy travels. I can't wait for you guys to go wherever it is you're going after you get Global Entry or TSA PreCheck, and you guys will see how much of a game changer it is for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please, if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, please do so now. And you know, comment if you guys have any questions. I'm always so freaking pumped to like hear from you guys and just kind of get some feedback on what you guys want. Love you guys. Happy travels.